Hi, lovely family. Welcome to your favorite cooking channel. Today, we're going to do something fun. Yes, we're going to making sugarcane juice using our blender. You don't need a juicer for this because, yes, sugarcane juicers can be a bit hard to find, the extractors. So, this is one way I have it at home, which you can try it. When you get some sugarcane, which is very sweet, this is what you want to try. And this is a good natural sugar source for your various shakes, drinks, smoothies, juices. Oh my god, the list goes on. So, yes, sugarcane usually comes very dirty because it's grown at very muddy, waterlogged areas. And so, when you take it, you'd obviously have to clean it. And so, I use a soft sponge which has a bit of gritty part, not a metallic sponge, please. Use a soft sponge to just wash it and wash it very well. You can go circular, go straight. Make sure that you are washing every part of it very well to get rid of all the dirt in there. And this is the most important part. As you're doing it, take the hair and the other stuff around it, which you don't need as well. So once you've thoroughly washed this, then you actually want to then proceed to use your lemon on it. And like I said, the cleaning of it matters a lot. So make sure that as you're doing it, you can do it under running water. If you don't have a bowl and then use it to just wash it as well. It also works. Now, like I said, don't forget that the gritty parts or the hairs are not necessary. And once you're done, we go and proceed and use our lemon to clean it as well. Now, the lemon is also going to help us because if we use salt to do this, sweetheart, you're going to have some salty vibes in there, which is not good. A lemon, we know, is also good when it comes to protecting the outer part of living organisms. Let me put it like that. So the lemon kind of cleans this and it helps you check the dirt and the bacteria and things, just like salt would have done for you in here. And it also adds some nice taste to it because some of it would obviously sip into the sugar cane. Not much, but then it's nice. Sugar cane and lemon is also a good blend. So you don't have a problem or an issue using the lime in there. You can use lime or lemon, whichever you have. So once you're done with that process, you then want to proceed to wash off the lime. Yes, the lime was another coating for it. So we've washed it twice. Yes. So the first bath was the sponge bath. The second bath was the lemon bath. Now we're just doing the water bath. Yes, it's good to wash this at least 3 times. Once you're done, you want to cut your sugarcane into sizable sizes which you would be able to divide because mind you, if you're not buying it from the roadside or from the traffic where they've already peeled and taken the hard part off, it can be a bit stressful getting this cut. So you need a very sharp knife, very, very sharp knife. And you need to buy sugarcane which is very obedient. Like sugarcane, no, that's one thing. You need to get those type of sugar canes which is very juicy and you can easily cut through it as well. And as we are cutting this, yes, you divide it usually into four to make it easier to cut with. Please be watchful of your hands. If it's not going to go straight well for you, just turn it like I did here and then just cut it. And some parts, yes, like I said, if it's stubborn, the skin will be very hard to cut. And as you're cutting, you want to be taking the, should I say, the connectors? I don't know how to call it, but then a parts, no? Yes, where there are a where there are how do you call it, the connecting parts or the mid parts, you want to take them out because those ones are very, very hard and they don't have much use. And so if you don't take care, you end up spoiling your blender for no reason. So as I'm cutting, I'm going to be putting it into my blender. The thing is, because you're going to use a blender, you're going to have to add water. And so you won't have sugarcane concentrate. You're going to get more of sugarcane juice instead. And depending on the type of blender you are using, then you should be mindful of the quantity of water you are using. The cool part is I'm going to show you how to go about it in here as well. And as you're also cutting your sugar cane, you need to be mindful of the bad ones, The ones which have discolored or picked some colors, those ones are the ones if I know I don't suck. Yes, they are brewing themselves or they've gotten ready for alcohol brewing, and so for those ones you don't need it. So about the water, like I said, just get enough water for your blender. That's the most important thing. If the water is not enough, you're going to spoil your blender, and you won't get a very fine blend. You need a very fine blend for you to also get most of it out. Don't worry yourself reblending this, because by the time you are done, if you blend it properly, all the sugar would have come out of it. If your blender is not very strong, one thing I recommend you do is that once you squeeze out your sugarcane fiber from it, you can reuse that water you drained from the sugarcane to blend the next one. That also gives you that thicker, finer sugarcane juice in there, else it's going to be overly diluted and you will enjoy your juice. So if your blender is not very strong, don't worry. Please, mind you, this was just for my own consumption at home, local consumption. Yes. But if you're doing this for commercial purposes, please use a glove in there as well. Yes. So once you're done, you then have to sieve it. And usually I like to sieve it twice so that I don't have any chaff or fiber or anything passing through it because it's a juice. Yeah, so once that is done, you just bottle it and then you can keep it in the fridge. You know, sugarcane easily ferments, and so when it comes to the storage, if you're not going to use it within a day or two, maximum 3 days, just freeze it. Sometimes if you're not careful and then the sugarcane you are using is not very fresh, even within 2 days it can go fermented. And so to check that, you need to first and foremost be mindful of the source you're buying the sugarcane, and then most importantly freeze it. When you are ready to use it, then you just go about it. If your blender's teeth is not very well, you'd have very rough ends like this. And like I said, if you're having such troubles, don't worry yourself using too much water. Just reblend it as well. And you can serve this with some lemon or some lime, and mwah, mwah, mwah. It's just sweet, it's just healthy, it's just refreshing, it's just rejuvenating. And I've got a lot of recipes I've been doing with this, which I'm going to be sharing with you in this month as well. So till I see you in the next food video, do live life to the fullest. Be joyous, be merry. Lots of love from my team and I. Mwah.